What up, my man of society? It is your host with the most, Shadow Loke, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and are subscribed. It is absolutely free. It don't cost anything. You'll help my channel get into the algorithm. I'd highly appreciate it. What I wanted to talk about today was I woke up to 523 emails. I didn't check my email in 2 days. Went on it today and I was like, damn. It's a lot, and I'm someone that likes to, give everyone, their fair chance. I read it, I read them. I want to start off by saying, I appreciate, the support. It's always crazy to me, like, how many people care to hear my opinion, because I don't think I'm nobody but myself, you know what I mean? It's always a trip to me when people, want to hear my opinion, so it's cool stuff, you know what I mean? I appreciate, you guys rocking. So, out of all those emails, maybe like about, I don't know, like almost 400 of them were asking me about the same thing, which was my opinion on the whole Dubs and Gunner and the whole, stuff about that. Now, I'm someone who stays out of the drama, stays out of the beef, stays out of all of that. It's none of my business, for me to be, picking sides or meddling in. Nothing like that, you know what I mean? But what I was seeing is that, a lot of people were asking me this, and not only that, but when they were, explaining themselves, they were thinking that that I'm siding with them or on their views on the situation, and and instead of going and replying one by one, I just decided to do a video. Makes it a lot easier. First of all, my opinion on Dubs is he's a YouTube channel that does his thing. You know what I mean? I don't understand what this situation has to do with Dubs at all. I mean, Dubs and Gunner are two different people, you know what I mean? Two different channels, even though they do content together from time to time, at the end of the day, they're two separate people, two separate channels. So I don't understand what this has to do with Dubs, you know what I mean? I get it, because they associate, together, that people will tend to look at them, kind of like when, an employee does something right, and then the company releases a statement saying that their employee's action doesn't represent the company and its views and its values and stuff like that. There's a reason why they release statements like that, right? Because they know how the public will tend to look at, the company. You're hiring people like this, right? So it kind of works the same thing, with Dubs, right? Because how he associates with them. But at the end of the day, they're two separate people, like you can't blame Dubs for what one person does. It's wild to me. Another thing is that when people were putting that, well, he's a, paroled from a bad yard. He's a dropout. He's a like I said, those are terms that have absolutely nothing to do with, people are using them wrong, and and all that it's crazy. Another thing is that unless you've seen the black and white, unless you have paperwork about this individual, then you can't call him a DO, or because you're spreading rumors, lies, and false information about this individual if you truly don't know. Now, you may have heard or think or whatever, but those are not facts. Those are assumptions, and assumptions and facts are never they're not the same thing. Facts are facts, bro. Unless you've seen the black and white, then you're not allowed to speak about what an individual is. It's very dangerous, and it's something that the people that have been in the game, they already know that you don't call somebody, certain things, or say that there's certain things if you yourself have not seen the paperwork and don't have it on you. You don't co-sign for nobody, unless you have the work and seen it, Doesn't matter who's telling you. It doesn't matter if it's your dad, your brother, if it's the homie who has been righteous since day one. You have to see the work, my boy. That is how it works. It is very, very dangerous to go based off of assumptions or what you heard, rumors. So unless, people have that, then you can believe what you want about the individual. Don't make it true. So therefore, I can't run with that. You know what I mean? It's the same thing that happened with American Cholos, what people are trying to do with him. It's ridiculous. Like I said, I don't always agree with Dubs and, his choices and his decisions. And, and I do understand he has made mistakes before, but he's only human. We all are. Of course he's going to make mistakes. Of course he has flaws to him. We all do. You know what I mean? So I can't come and judge him based off of another individual's actions. You get what I mean? Now, when they were telling me, oh, I know you ain't gonna have, a fall off, you should talk about it. Some people even said that they'll pay me, for me to put it out there. And it's like, bro, please don't insult me like that. That is very insulting when you're saying you pay me. Like, okay, I'll take the money. Nah, don't do that, my boy. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you should already know that I don't get down like that. It's not about the money. It's about, I have principles, bro. I have morals, and I was not raised to be like that, bro. That's my personal thing, and he knows how I feel, so why even put it out there, so, you know what I mean? It's not meant for the internet and stuff like that, and that could only be honest, I can't come on here and try to convince people. I'm confident in people will, make their own decision and make the right one, from what I could tell. So, I don't need, to be, coming on here and trying to, talk down on them, individuals. But overall, I see that this has nothing to do with him, two different people. But at the same time, you can view it however you choose. These are just merely my thoughts and opinions, right? They're two different individuals, and I can't, say somebody something, if I don't know. It's reckless, it's careless, it's something that individuals just don't do. You know, um, Dub seems like he's a cool dude. But that's overall my opinion. You know what I mean? It's not the best, but like I said, I could only be honest right here. But you can leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments. That's what the comments are for. Shadow, we out.